All right. Can I just move this then?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Okay. So this is Luke.
Yes.
We just met.
Yes.
And you heard about my channel and my question that I give everyone: what do you think happens after this life? So, and you just got off of work, so you're just hanging out here at McDonald's, chilling.
Yes.
So Luke, what do you think happens after we die? We're all gonna die someday, right?
Right.
And then what comes next? What do you think? Do you think about that very much?
I do, yes. I have friends who are my age.
Mm-hmm. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Okay. Still in school?
Yes.
Okay. Senior? Like high school then, or?
I'm out of high school.
Oh, okay.
I go to a transition program.
Transition program. Okay. Is that at JJC?
No, it's they just built the building in Morris.
Oh, okay.
It's like maybe like a 20-minute drive. Drive.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
And so you were saying you have friends. So like getting back to that question, do your friends think about it, or is it something you talk about with them much, or?
I have friends who goes to that. I have friends who go to that school.
To that school. Okay.
Yes.
To your school, fellow students.
Yeah, like a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think happens to us? What do you know, like, we're all gonna die someday.
Yes.
Hopefully not until we're old and have lived a long, full life.
Right.
But we could die tomorrow.
Right.
Where will we be after that? Like,
I don't know.
What do you think?
Maybe in heaven.
Hopefully in heaven, right?
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah. Do you does your family growing up? Did you go to church at all, Luke? Yeah. Still go?
Yes.
Yeah. What do they teach you in your church?
I got baptized.
Oh, you did. Good.
I got baptized when I would say 17. When I was 17.
A couple years ago?
Yeah, a couple years ago. I was 17. I got baptized at a Christian church in Lockport.
Oh, okay.
I had a family member who I knew. I got baptized at their church, and so it was nice.
Is that your family church?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what led you to become baptized? Like what did that mean to you? What's your baptism mean to you?
I felt good. And I wanted to get baptized because I just feel like I want to, because so I can have more so I can feel more energy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's like I better do that, and then it's like, oh yeah.
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 So a lot of times what I find is a lot of times we have a hard time like expressing what exactly that means to us.
Right.
So when you say so that you would have a lot of energy, I take it you believe in God.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And what do you think about Jesus? What does Jesus mean to you? You know, Jesus died on the cross, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. What does that mean to you?
It means to me, I'm always here for him. And I always pray to him every night.
Yeah.
Before I go to bed, and I wake up in the morning, I pray to him, make sure he knows I'm here for him.
Yeah.
You know.
And do you read the Bible much, or?
A little bit, yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Do you go to church? Yes. Is it the same church in Lockport that you go to?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good to hear.
Yes.
I think if you could show this video to other people at your church, they'd probably be happy to hear, you know, that you're keeping strong in your faith.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Did you go to? Have you been going to that church for a long time? Like most of your life, or what? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, one thing, you know, like when you say that your baptism gave you a lot of energy, I would have to say I agree. I was baptized too.
Right.
And when I was baptized, for me, it was like an act of obedience. Like Jesus said, believe and be baptized, right?
Right.
And the Bible says that. And so it was like whenever, and it's not just baptism, it's whenever I do something for God, where I'm making a step of obedience, I feel like God gives me more energy. And when I don't obey, when I, neglect to follow God or outright refuse, I feel like it takes away energy, if that makes sense.
Right. It does. Yeah, it does.
So I totally get it when you say, it gave me more energy, know. What did other people say when you got baptized? What did people tell you?
They felt great.
Yeah.
And they felt very, very like what's it? What's the that I'm a kind person.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm very friendly with person.
I can tell.
I'm very like, I'm a hard worker.
Yeah. I bet you they were encouraged.
Yes, they were.
Like they were excited even.
Yes.
Yes. And so again, that whole idea that when we get baptized, it gives us energy. Guess what? It gives other people energy too.
Yes, it does.
So when you before you got baptized and you saw other people getting baptized, what did you think? I felt
like
before, when you saw other people getting baptized, did that encourage you to get baptized?
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
I feel like our acts of obedience when we follow God and we let other Christians know about it encourages them to likewise follow God, and it's kind of contagious,
right?
Right. So just think of what God has done, not just in you, but in the lives of other people through your being baptized.
Right.
Now, are you continuing to follow God and serve God? I'll bet you this job is part of that, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think God is pleased that you're working, that you work hard, and that you do a good job here?
Yeah.
I can guarantee He is. And I want to encourage you to keep up the good work.
Thank
How long
you.
have you worked here?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Wow.
I got hired in 2021.
Uh-huh.
So I told my mom that she was surprised about the interview. She was like, she was surprised about the interview. She's like, what? Is it like, yeah, Bob? I was like, yeah, Bob, I have an interview on Friday.
Yeah.
Of that year.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And then I know when the boss is here.
Uh-huh.
And I got hired.
Nice.
I got hired.
I'll bet you your mom thought, we'll see how long that lasts. And here you are 3 years later and you're still working hard.
Yes. I'm very proud of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of myself.
You should be. Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Yes. people just tell me what this was last weekend, and one customer told me, said, one customer came up to me like, you did a good job, thank you. And that was like, I was like, my heart dropped down. Like, it dropped down because
they encouraged you.
Yeah, they encouraged me because I'm doing, I'm working,
Yeah.
It's like,
there's too many people that just sit around and do nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's just no.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Yes.
I know when my first job was bagging groceries.
Yes.
In a grocery store.
Yes.
And I didn't even know how to talk to people like that.
Right.
Like I grew up in the country and I wasn't used to talking to people, and that job, I worked there 3 years, and that job taught me, like how to greet people and how to be polite.
Yes.
Just how to carry on small talk. You know,
Right.
So I bet you're learning all sorts of stuff here. You know,
Yeah,
so
I am.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the camera off, and then I want to ask you how I can pray for you. Okay. That be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.